And there we go. Sorry. Hey everybody, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Low Key Flying Mornings. I was just kidding. Yeah, it's like well, I don't know. It's pretty late to me, but I know it's early for some folks. But anywho, welcome to the stream or the recording. Now those of you who catch this afterwards. Again, I know I'm pretty early this morning, so I got some stuff to do later on, so I figure we'll at least take a little short hop down to Atlanta. We're in Cleveland. It's about an hour, 18 minutes, I think. So you guys know I'm not just a huge Airbus guy, right? So I was a little on the fence about picking this up, but I went ahead and did it anyway, just because I don't know. The Sharklett add-on for the FSLabs A321. So I mean, it's still an A321, right? Just with Sharklets. So, but I'm not going to, run comparisons or anything like that. I'm not trying to convince anyone, especially if you don't have P3D. Just want to at least showcase what's here, and you guys can make your own decision. So again, welcome aboard and thanks for sliding in. So first things first, do a little exterior viewage here. Let's take a look at the outside, make sure everything's kosher. Oh man, I do love the modeling. I've always been a fan of the exterior model in the on the 321 there. So checking the engines out. B2500s in all of their glory. So I think this one has the LEDs, I believe. So there, gotta back up a little bit. Man, that yellow is just pops, doesn't it? Good grief. That yellow just pops. Alright. And again, of course, I guess this would be the star of the show, right? The Sharklets. So, and they do seem to have an effect in how the airplane flies. So that's pretty cool to see. But y'all, I mean, and this is just my humble opinion. I really wasn't so much impressed with the Sharklets. I mean, it looks great. A321, in my opinion, looks great with the Sharklets, but that really wasn't what did it for me. It was this guy, the EFB. And again, I'm not making comparisons or anything like that, but because I also own the Tolis A321 as well. I'm sorry, I'll coffee break. Coffee. I also have the Tolis A321 as well, which comes with the Avitab. And again, guys, we're talking free. The Avitab is I mean, essentially free. So I don't expect some of the things that this EFB has. I mean, out of the box. So just get pricing out of the way before we even get started. So as of when it released like a couple of days ago, $79 US will get you the A320-SL and A321-SL. $59, which comes out to be, depending on your state, $64 here and there, will get you one or the other. So just heads up. All right. Anywho, let's get this thing charging, because I think we're on battery power, and that is like not conducive to the longevity. All right. Not sure if you guys. I'm about my audio up just here on my P3D side. So this is 5.1. So we'll get that out of the way right now. So if this thing just turds out on me, you guys know what. All right. Double check my. me get the you guys are that. Alright. So I'm gonna keep the audio up just so you guys can really like hear, you know, hear the environment going on. Alright, everything warm up here. But anywho, so the plan is we're gonna not even deviate to a secondary screen. I know Sim Toolkit isn't up yet because I hadn't got the flight plan built. I want to do it in an EFB, so let's dive into the EFB and see if we can do this here and not blow up anything. Alright, so need sim brief, right? So sim brief. There we go. Alright. Dispatch system. And create flight plan. Well, that's just everything coming up. Let's go ahead and get those 3 outer on. And yep, we're in here. And before we do anything, I want to make sure we got some good airflow. Good airflow coming in. So we'll hop over to the connections. We'll get some ground AC action going on. Ground AC. Alright, let's get back in sim brief. Alright, so now watch what happens when I hit the C key, and this is just me being lazy because I hadn't changed the keybond yet for chase plane. You gotta see what happens. We're just gonna come up with some 675, and it's gonna happen right now. Yeah, so that's chase plane. That's the cinematic view. I gotta change that. All right. Alright, Hot Atlanta, y'all have, we've been to Hot Atlanta, I don't know how many times, so nothing special there. We'll pick the A321. I like the, to me, I like the Delta release, because I'm kind of used to it, but I like the Delta. We'll pick that. And cabs for 8 BUR. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Go ahead and get this percolating. I think that's what the technical term for it. Percolating. Probably not. What we got here, guys? We got what? Hour and 13. Block fuel 18.2 with 0 freeway 158,000. I don't know how accurate that is. We'll see what happens. Alright, so got that out of the way. Let's do this here. So my flow's changed up a little bit, so my apologies there. Alright, so we got the I got the flight plan built, all that fun stuff. Let's go over here. So again, these are, you know, those of you who are familiar with Labs, pretty much this is where you kind of live, you know, getting your configurations and everything set up. For the most part, I did that because they're livery specific, so I had to change it. Had the Spirit Dumbo livery, which you guys do pick this up. Definitely check out the Disney's Dumbo livery for Spirit. It's really, really cool. All right, let's see, it's all set. Yeah, I think I did all this. So let's go over here in the McDo menu. Atsu. Oh, before I do that, I forget my manners. Let me go over here. Go over here and at least get the flight plan called up. So what are we doing? Where are we at? All right. So let's see, Spirit. Alright, 6, 7, 5. Put that feller in there. Alright. And we'll hit up out of Cleveland over to Atlanta. There we go. Alright, cool. Get rid of that for the time being. Alright, now we can go to the McDo menu. If this is too small, I know this is kind of small for me. Not so much for the visual, but Oh, there we go. Okay. Yay. All right. Let's go back over to VATSIM menu. Who is this? Yo, Anumji. How's it going, man? Good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well. Whew. Gorgeous Saturday morning here in Texas. So I hope the weather's nice over there for you as well, my friend. And thanks for swinging by. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little. The coffee's still setting in, so might be a little off kilter. So for the most part, we got everything programmed. We need to program to request the flight plan and get the AKR's process rolling for FSLabs. We'll got that guy going. Going good, flying too nice right now. Sweet, man, sweet. Now I got this Airbus. I need to find me somewhere to go like that for sure. All right, so we'll go to OFP data. We're gonna use GSX. All right, gonna use GSX. Oh yeah, I'm in Florida, a little bit cloudy. But that's just Florida. Yeah, man. I was down there in Orlando. Nope, not Orlando. I'm sorry. So we had our honeymoon. Pensacola. Oh, this was like, man, it's been almost 6 months ago. Yeah, it was pretty much cloudy the majority of the time. But yeah, you're right, man. It was the same thing in Mississippi. It was always cloudy down there. But I don't know what's been going on. We've been having really weird weather here in Texas. So all last week, it did nothing but rain. And I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. Nothing but rain. And we had got like a few days of sun, and then I think next week it's like 50% chance of rain the entire week. So I don't know what's going on, man. It's crazy. Crazy times. All right, so we got a company message. Let's see what's up here. Go over here to AKR's uplink. All right, so this is a slot notification there. We're at Cleveland, 675, Cleveland to Atlanta. All right, delay none so far, 14 minutes. So that's solid. That's solid. All right, so that looks good there. Now we should be able to get to our OFP. Yep, so we got our OFP here, which is our release. And of course, you want to take this top page here and sign it. And got our preliminary, I struggle with that word. I don't know, maybe it's the southern in me, but the preliminary load sheet. There we go. Oh my word. Alright, so that's what we're looking like here. 158,000 is what we were expecting, and the max is that, so that's kind of weird. But then again, I'm not using a custom profile in FSLabs. I'm just kind of winging it right now, so that's probably what it is. Man, I just want clear skies, but hurricane season is coming. That's right, my friend. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we still got land down there in Mississippi, so yeah, it's always a worry for us, man. Appreciate the likes, guys. I see 2 likes in there. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, just clear skies. I mean, Florida is so beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Love it down there. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And the fishing, I love fishing, so I mean, just the fishing game is strong in Florida. All right, guys, so it sounds like that's the field truck coming, I think. I thought I heard it. Did you guys hear something? I heard something. I hear him coming from this way. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. There he is. Had me worried there for a minute, y'all. Like, man, we need gas. I think their winds are a little wonky today too. I believe we're getting a crosswind coming out of the southwest, but let's just let's take a look at that. Let's go back into the OFP section. Let's look at the en route wind. All right, so also it flipped on us a little bit. Flight log and to see our cruise. So where does dispatch want us cruising at? So 340 be our cruise. Let's go to the en route wind. So we're looking at 34320 out of 84. So we're looking at the north. Oh, so that might not be terrible for what we're wanting to do. So right now we're out of the northwest at 84 knots. So that might be advantageous for us. I say that because I flew up here yesterday, and it was a knockout drag out fight, and of course we were losing against Mother Nature coming up here, so we burned all kinds of gas. It was crazy, all kinds of gas. All right, so that looks pretty good. Captain Shaquille Oatmeal. Well, look at what we got here. A stalker in a school bus. Man, low key flying, bro. Low key flying. What's going on, Shaq? There are like some clear water lagoons. I would say I want to go to them just watching for the gators. Man, I know, right? I know. My man Shaq sliding in here. What's going on, brother? What is going on, man? Thanks for coming. All right, let's see what kind of segment we got. All right, yeah, that could pose a problem there. So, all right, so looks like I got a little bit of a front here. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're getting those ridiculous winds. And if you look at the flow of that system, it's coming out of the northwest. So yeah, I get that. I get that. And that's really the route. That's about the best you're gonna get. So no worries there. We'll roll with it. We'll make sure we got plenty of the fuel for sure. All right, let's go over here. See, take a look at our flight plan and see what we got going on here. Let's see, wind. All right, so I think we're going to be departing 2-4. So another cool feature, which, you know, I mean, AVATAB has this as well, I think, but it's just overlaid. All right, so we got the map here. We're here. We're at, I guess, what, Bravo? So we're kind of close to Bravo 4, I think. So right now, looks like we're favoring southeast op. So 2-4 left is probably what I want to take. There's no one on VATSIM, FYI. So, aloha, John. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Doing well, fam. Just heading home from vacation. Man, did you have a good vacation, Shaq? Did you get some rest, man? I think that's all we're trying to. That's all we're trying to know. Did you get some rest, brother? All right. Make sure that's closed. Alright, so yeah, 2-4 left. I need to go back to my flight plan here, though. That's the only thing, you know, you're kind of flip-flopping, but I mean, we're talking, you know, pretty accurate to what you'll be doing on the EFB anyway. But except it's much faster. Alright, so we're taking the Cavs 4 out. I wonder where they got that name from. Dang, I forgot the playoffs are coming up, too. My goodness. Alright, Cavs 4 out. Ape transition. Not sure, just waking up. I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, I got up. What time did I get up? I got up about, I don't know, got up about 6:30, 7. Tell you, man, I don't sleep at all. I don't sleep at all. Let's see, we're taking the one, I think Andre 1 into Atlanta. I want to know what kind of ops we're looking at, though, going into Atlanta. Let's scroll down here a little bit and see what we can see here. We're still gassing up, so we can't even board anyway. Got a little bit of time there. 15:30 here. Man, I hear you. So much rest, son, family time. Orlando treated the Oatmeal family well. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Man, there's an ice cream spot in Orlando, Shack, I went to, man. I can't think of it for the life of me. But every day we were down there, it was like a little stand. That was it. Every day we were down there, man. We had to go, bro. Had to go. That ice cream was life, man, and I cannot think of the name of it right now. I'm gonna have to ask my wife. But yeah, man, love me some Orlando. All right, we're just going through the NOTAMs here. All right, let's see, got some tabs. So Atlanta, we're looking at now 180 at 5. see. I wonder if we could go to flight radar on here. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if we can go to flight radar. Of course, you're going to pull up FSLabs. We're going to see if we can go to flight radar in here, y'all. As soon as I can type. Yeah, as soon as I can type, would be awesome. Be awesome. I always... Yep, that's me. I was really about to put Flight Sim Radar 2.4. Let's see. See if it works. Let's see if it works. What? Labs, whatever you do, your Chrome version is not supported. Please. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just surprised it pulled up. I'm really surprised it pulled up. Yeah, so I guess this version of Chrome here doesn't work with it, but that's really cool. That is really cool. All right, so I guess we'll close that. It'll be, I guess it'll be dealer's choice. We'll pick somewhere to fly into here. I mean, land. So we'll do. Let's see. We'll do A right. We'll do A right. Andre 1 in. And again, this may change depending on what we pick up on the weather. All right. Andre 1. I need to get back to my OFP. Need to get rid of that as well. All right. Back over here to the release. See what we got here. How much are the Sharklets? Hey, Mr. Greg, how's it going, sir? So that's I thank you, man, Mr. Brother. So that's the thing, and once we take off, we'll talk a little more about it. So if you purchase one or the other, so right now you got the A321-SL and then the A320-SL. If you purchase one or the other, it's $59.99 USD, US dollars. So, but if you get the whole pack, it's $79. But I don't fly the A320 enough to justify me spending $80 for it. So I just got the 321. But yeah, so there's that. There's that. All right, I think we're done fueling. Yeah, they're packing up and they're pulling out. So what do you say, guys? I think we're ready to board. All right. The refueling has been completed. All right, so let's go to connections and I think we do it. It doesn't matter. I know last time I've done it from here, so let's do it from the AKRs. Let's just do it from here. Alright, board now. $59. Yes, $59, man. So that's what I was mentioning before. I mean, if you have P3D already, and you fly the Sharklets a lot. So this EFB is coming to the wing fenced editions of the Airbus. So no, don't feel as if one's going to be left out. But if you're going to be sending JetBlue ops, and I think they do quite a bit of runs with the Sharklets, and that's your thing. But not even really getting into comparisons with the Tolis at all. It's just tough to do that, guys. Just tough to do that when you're trying to make those comparisons. And we're talking completely different platforms, right? But we'll get a little more into that here shortly. All right, so I just requested the wins. All right, let's go ahead and load my block fuel in there, 18.3. And you need to go up. All right. All right, let's go waiting to get fueled up. So, man, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I know you're just getting up, John. Again, the coffee's still kicking in for me, right? Oh my word. But yeah, you know, so I mean, in terms of where FSLabs stands with me, I mean, they simulate a lot of things that we don't really pay much attention to, if that makes sense. You know, just really, you know, extremely technical, in-depth system simulation. To be advised. I hear you, John. I hear you, man. And, you know, that's just doing great over here. Can't wait to get home. Yeah, no, man. That's me too. Like, I'll be on vacation. I'm like, man, this is nice. But, you know, after about day 4, day 5, all right, it's time to head to the crib. No, I get it, man. I totally get it. Get them seatbelt signs on here. Totally get it. Get my crew supply going. So since we're flying Spirit, you know, we want to make sure we're extremely economical with how we operate the airplane. But we're so darn close to the runway. I'm not even going to single engine taxi. I was going to single engine out of here, but like 2-4 is like right there. So I mean, why, right? We'll probably push face right and bring her out, and dang, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, labs they simulate a lot of the in-depth systems. Like, for example, I'm not sure if they put it in 321, but depending on where the sun faces affects the heating of the fuselage, which also affects like your cabin temps. I mean, stuff like that, you know. Do you really need it? No, but it's pretty cool just to see that it does that, right? Fly guy, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Economical means fly part and swim the rest. Exactly, John. Well, you know, in Spirit terms, man, it means like not running the APU and everybody's sweating their marbles off in there, but want to make sure we got proper airflow. But right now we're good. Appreciate the lights, guys. C4 on the board, man. Definitely appreciate it. Thank y'all for swinging by Saturday morning as well. There's a lot going on. I normally don't do these streams so early, but man, got some yard work to do today, so just waiting on bags, guys. Just waiting on bags. I think we're about halfway. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get the APU going. Get the APU warmed up here. And there's like a 3-second delay. Get that guy fired up. Get her going. Everything's pretty much set. Flight plan is in the box. So the cabs for departure. Let's pull that up real quick. Alright, let's see. Did it log me in? Yay, log me in. Go to Cleveland. Let's see what we got here. Cabs 4 route. So, pretty straightforward. I know. Oh, message. What we got here? Coming on AKRs. Alright, so preliminary takeoff info. Yep, 157. Man, we're at max almost. Alright. Let's see. Estimated takeoff 174,000. And a takeoff CG of 29.9. Cool. Head back over here. Real quick, zoom this feller in. So we'll climb on a heading of 238 and intercept a 206. Let's see, intercept course 206 to cross Kyrie at or below 6,000. Alright. Now on track 210, we'll cross LeBron. Wonder where they got that from. At or above 10. Alright, cool. Cool. That works. That works. Oh man, but yeah, we won't do a single engine taxi today. We'll just roll up out of here. Alright, so got Apu Bleed on. Let's go ahead and come off that external. And it should be kosher on the air. So we'll go ahead and pull ground AC. So all the ground functions are automated, so I really don't have to close the doors or anything. So boarding's been completed. They'll start closing the cargo doors fore and aft, and then we'll wait for the flight attendants to close and cross-check the cabin door. Be back in a bit. Cool, John. We'll see you in a minute, man. Hopefully we'll be up by then. Hopefully we'll be up by then. Go ahead and get the constraints on. Alright, looks good. Seatbelt signs are on. Alright, we'll hold off on the fuel tanks. That looks good there. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Or are you trying to kill me with these early streams or what? Man, I've only done one, Mr. Dave. I've only done one. But welcome, though. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, man. Stalker has things to do today, unfortunately. Wish I could just kind of not do anything, but yeah. Alright, guess we'll get this McDo on. Alright, so I think I heard the last cargo door. Yep, so everything locking up there. Slide back up front here. Alright, while we're waiting on that, go ahead and get a transponder set up here. That's the cabin door right there. Just heard the thump. The thump. Alright, get that on there. Get all that on. And cool, I think we're ready to go. We'll pass this on here and get some takeoff numbers posted to Disco. Man, appreciate it, Mr. Dave. Appreciate it. And again, guys, thank y'all for stopping in on this early Saturday morning. In the back view. Sorry, y'all. I gotta change that. Alright. Alright, so Cleveland. I also love this as well, guys. I love how it ports in the weather for you. Fuel port missing. We're good. It's in there. AC on. AC on. Oh, that may be me. AC. Wait a minute. So now, oh, wait a minute. No, it may want this first. There we go. There we go. Alright, so all the weather is accurate there. So we can hit calculate. And there we go. Alright. Get these final numbers in here, guys, and we'll be on our way. Alright, so we'll do 154 B1. And we'll rotate 159. B2's at 162. Did I fat finger something? May have fat finger something. Just gonna clear all that. There we go. 162. Alright, flaps slash 3.4 down. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Another thing I thought was pretty cool is you can also use your actual tablet or mobile device as well. So you're not just restricted to using the onboard DFB. Alright, so field length, V1 min. Okay, alright, so we'll flex at 54. Back toes in there, looks good. Obstacle clearance. Good. Alright, so let's go ahead. Go into the AKRs here. I don't think we can acknowledge here. So when we get messages from dispatch, I don't think we can acknowledge here. So I actually think we have to go into the ATSU. So many acronyms, y'all. VATSIM. And accept. Cool. And everything's confirmed, and we are now legal, and we are now ready to push. Alright, so first things first, let's get everything situated here. Get the fuel pumps on. Get the old beacon light on. I'll just put them in auto. That's just me. I'll just put them in auto. Alright, let's go back over here, guys, and connections, and unclick the GPU, and we are ready to request pushback. Whew, all right, ready to go. Yo, Drew Stone, what's going on, brother? Welcome aboard, man. Thanks for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Get the old outside here, see what it looks like. About 37 minutes so far, I think, on the time, so not too bad. Yeah, I'm earning all. Howdy, that's cool. Alright, seatbelt signs are on. Let me do a quick checklist here. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Alright, 4-star gear pins checked. Signs on. Adarus now. Fuel quantity checked. Altimeter set. Doors and windows. That's what I just finished doing there. So we're good. Beacon on, and the parking brake as required. 4-star checklist complete. Alright, cool. So we can go ahead and release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start and wheel.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and start the right engine. Confirm start on the right, clear on the right, and we'll go ahead and start the right. I love this as well. So that gradual increase of pneumatic pressure. Love that. Love that. Alright. Go ahead and send it.
Boys and girls, good morning.
Oh man,
to your flight today.
Here.
My name is Norman.
Did I miss anything?
It's a pleasure to introduce the rest of the crew today. Working way at the front, we have Tim. In the center, very shortly is Carl.
Getting down here.
We have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your comfort, but
primarily for your safety. Yep, we know.
With that in
we
mind,
know.
Please, we do ask for the 2 minutes
All right, NASA, cool.
of this aircraft. Thank you.
Pretty decent scenery out here, guys. Pretty decent scenery. This is from PACSIM, so you guys know P3D struggles hard. They struggle hard with the scenery. And this Cleveland scenery is actually from a group called PACSIM. Really good. Love them, love them, love them. Getting out of here at the old wing walker there. I bet you number 2 is just now starting to line out. Yep, so we are available. Let's go ahead and get one going. Excuse me. All right.
Set parking brakes.
All right. Go ahead and set those brakes there.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
All right. So we can confirm we got good start on 2. Go ahead and disconnect. Yeah, the IAEs, guys, they take a while to get started up. A while. I love the colors though, man, love them. All right. Waiting for them to get disconnected and all that, then we can get out of here. Alright.
Tow truck disconnect. Bypass pin removed.
Oh, looks like number 2 is available. Alright, start select to switch back to norm. While I'm down here, let's go ahead and start clicking stuff down here. Let's start doing stuff down here. Alright, prediction system on. Already got that guy on. I'm looking for 0.4 on the down. So, okay, there we go. All right, we're good. Don't touch anything. All right. Flaps. So 2-1. I'll break down to max. Just kind of work our way up here. APUs. Bleed off. That's good. That guy's off. Taxi light is on. And cool. But my checklist here to start. Any items required. ECAM status is check. Trim set. Mobile. Off. Alright, we'll go over here to our map. So basically we're here, guys. 2 4 left, boop, and we're gone. So super, super easy. Alright. The heat clears, are we ready to go? Alright. I think we're good. Alright guys, let's get out of here. And taxi. And we are off VATSIM. There's like nobody on, so I was like, well, why do it? There's like nobody flying, nobody on, something like that. We're good. Alright, so equip, rate check there. That's good. Go ahead and head out of here. I mean, no joke. Like right here. ATC this morning? Nope. None, man. So we're solo this morning. That's cool. And see, that's where like Pilot Edge would be just awesome, but they're still migrating over, I think. So folks out getting fresh air. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, which is what I will be doing here shortly. I got a yard waiting on me, so I'll be getting tons of fresh air. So basically what we got here, so we're delaying the takeoff there. We're basically our oil temp is too cold. Well, that's cool. Oh, what we'll do here is we'll idle up just a hair. Nothing too crazy, just to get the juices going, right? Just to get the juices going. Jay Henley, how's it going, my friend? Welcome aboard. Yeah, Pilot Edge is great. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. I was listening to Mike, so if you guys haven't had the opportunity, definitely check out Mick Salmon's stream from the other day with Pilot Edge. It was really cool. I'm sure eventually they'll make their way over, you know, but you know, got to pay folks and all that, so I'm sure it'll take time. I'm sure it'll take time. Alright, I believe it's supposed to be over like 50C or something like that, so that should be good. What GPU are you playing with, sir? I am on a very old and dusty GTX 1080, my friend. Very old and dusty GTX 1080, so nothing extravagant over here. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take off here. Should be good. Landing lights are on. Take a quick check. Cabin is ready. And we're about to send it. Runway's clear. Phone's clear. Runway's clear. Clearance is received. Make our way out of here. Don't need much power at all to get these engines going here. Let me get this airplane going with the 2500s. Don't need much at all. Relatively new here. Can you appreciate the brother to fly? Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Definitely, definitely love, the community here. It's an amazing community. Tons of knowledge. And just sit back and relax, man. You're in good company here. You are in good company. All right, guys. You guys know I'm not an Airbus person, so just bear with me. All right. All right, should be all set. And heck, y'all say we'll send it. All right, guys, take off. Let's see, Flex 54, SRS runway green. SP's alive. There's 8 knots. 100 knots right there, neutral. Rotate. And positive rate. You're up. You're gone. Alright. See here. Alright, thrust levers climb. Alright, first crossing restrictions at 6,000, so fly this guy here. I mean, it's super easy to fly. But as you know, once we get to acceleration altitude, it takes a little bit for the 321 to get up there. So, you know, we're just going to follow the speed tape here. Once we get to slats retraction speed, make sure the speed checks, and we'll bring those flaps up. Good here so far. Alright guys, speed checks. Bring the flaps up. Alright, there we go. She's coming up there. Alright, looking pretty good. P3D has its moments. Has its moments. Alright guys, go ahead and get the ground spoilers disarmed. And I'm just gonna clear this up to 10,000. We're still gonna fly the restriction, but we'll just clear ourselves up all up to 340. Alright guys, so go ahead and hit AP1 there and we'll monitor. I just need to check the chat. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, Charlotte for me. Midway Airport's my nemesis. Man, I'm telling you, Midway Airport is no joke, Mr. Dave. Trust me, you're in good company, my friend. You are in good company. Midway Airport is no joke. No joke. Oh, this is too cool. This is just too cool. You know, and no matter what platform it is, whether it's X-Plane or P3D, an A321 with the Sharklets, to me, and this is just my humble opinion, totally completes it. Totally completes it. Really cool there. Alright, yeah, so right now we're still in that crossing restriction, guys. Still in the crossing restriction. I use X-Plane 11. Coming in over White Castle is a... heck yeah. Heck yeah. Alright guys, just passed across the restriction there. Let's right now the airplane's going to pitch for 250 and we'll continue on upwards. And there's also of course a moving map display here so we can zoom out and we can get a good idea of what's going on in terms of our routing. Not real world, but you know, it's pretty cool to have. Definitely pretty cool to have. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if I can go home. Cool. All right, 7.2. Good. Gotta try flying into Midway. I never have. Really, Shaq? Man, you got to, man. It's especially in the X-plane, bro. It's hairy. It's hairy. It's hairy. No greasers in the Midway, man. It's like I know the running joke used to be the USS Midway. Like no kidding. I mean, even real world, man. I mean, there's no time to even think about butter, country crock, any of that, man. You just gotta get it down. Get it down and get it stopped. It's possible, but better have plenty of brake shoe available. Exactly. Yeah, there's no joke in the Midway. Midway's fun though. I'm telling you, even in sim, I'll go in the Midway about once every other week because it's just that much fun. That much fun. And I think, guys, I could be wrong. I remember at one point in time, Allegiant used to fly an A320 into there. So, all right, there's 10,000 guys, landing lights off. I'm going to be coming up through a little bit of weather. I'm going to hold off before we come off the seatbelt signs. So, I'll hold off a little bit, but what I will do, you guys are heard enough of the A321. We'll zoom out here. Kind of relax for a little bit and chat. Some music on here. There we go. Alright, yep. So, now that we're actually making progress. But yeah, Midway is so much fun. Mind you, I've been doing a lot of JLA. Spent time flying to Kilo Juliet Zulu Papa, Kilo Romeo Hotel Papa, yesterday, a lot of fun. Yes to Allegiant, yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. I've done that in P3D. Took the FSLabs A320 in the Midway. It was pretty fun. Pretty fun. But you know what, Mr. Dave, you're talking GA. I've been the same way lately, man. The only reason why I decided to send this one is because it's so new. And I wanted to show you guys, but for the most part, I just really have been digging GA lately. You know, even in Sim. Went up yesterday, real world, it was a bum trip, but you know, it was productive, I guess. But yeah, I've really been digging GA here lately. You know, nothing wrong with my airliners, man. Nothing wrong with them at all. But I just love getting into those little small airports. It's just so much fun, right? But you know, I do have love for my tubes, man. I do have love for my tube liners. This guy's so slow. Those clouds, man. I'm sorry. Those clouds. My goodness. But yeah. I was thinking, Dave. Real world aviation, speaking wise, there was a Mitsubishi MU2 that crashed near in my hometown in Mississippi, and it was kind of weird because it just, you know, there's hardly nothing ever happens in my hometown, then all of a sudden, you know, I hear about Mitsubishi MU2. So those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's basically in the same category as like a King Air, right? But much more difficult to fly. In fact, it has its own type rating, basically. The good luck getting one insured. It's just it's inherent in its design. It makes it a really fast turboprop. That's why a lot of folks gravitate to it. And the performance, I mean, it's almost jet-like for a really good price. They're just tough to fly. And so, of course, NTSB, you know, still waiting on a report, the preliminary report on it. So not exactly sure what happened. But, you know, I haven't seen a Mitsubishi MU2 in flight sim. The last time I've seen one was Jay Rowland which I think is now like x-aviation or something like that. They did one years ago, like X-Plane 9, right? But don't think I've seen an MU2 in a while. Being 2 Islander looks sweet. Oh yeah, that's right, Mr. Dave. The one for 2020 they dropped. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I almost bought that one. That's perfect for island hops. Perfect for island hops. So, oh, by the way, guys, if you guys haven't had the opportunity, definitely check out the Close Traffic Podcast with Mr. Mike Selman and myself. Had a blast. We've been having a blast with it lately. We'll also be at Flight Sim Expo. Knock on wood. We'll also be at Flight Sim Expo, so we'll definitely be doing some recording as well there. So really looking forward to that coming up in September, I think. Really looking forward to that. But yeah, man, that I've been pretty impressed with GA in 2020. Not gonna lie. There's a few things just like, yeah, but I mean, for the most part, it's solid. I mean, you can't deny the visuals. Cannot deny the visuals. Even doing pattern work here in Texas, I mean, it's just like for like. I mean, I haven't found anything wrong with it at all. So, you know, they could just work out the weather where it's just not just completely off. It would just be spot on. It would be spot on. But we'll see what happens. You know, and I know there's a lot involved in that, so we will definitely see what happens there. Let's see what we're looking like, though. It should be coming up into the levels. Yep. All right, so there's transition altitude, which was like 18,000. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get to 992 on the altimeter. And we're crossing the VOR there. Is that Appleton? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been up this way. Still coming up through a little weather here, so I'll hold off on the seatbelt signs. For GA, I only fly 2020. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, for sure. The only thing I wish, you know, at some point, you know, they'll work on is a little bit of the flight dynamics for me. Ground effect is still a little weird. Uh-oh, here he is. There he goes, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Mike Salmon with the eyes. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, brother? See Mike with the eyes, man. Mike with the eyes. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, just now crossing Ape. So I know initially it was the brightness was a little off, so this is adjustable. You can go into the settings. You can blow it out there if you want to. Make little small adjustments here and there. Darken it up a little bit. But yeah, really, I mean, I'm going to open up another browser window. I think we're done with FS. So, like, for example, we can go here. Let's see, www. I don't know. Let's do AVSIM. AVSIM.com, which this is going to put me in cinematic mode. Alright. .com. And get rid of that fella there. So, you know, you can view at your leisure. It looks as almost if they took some, you know, some remnants of Chrome, maybe like an old version of Chrome, and got it in here. But it looks, I mean, it's insane. It's crazy. I think this has impressed me more than the Sharklets, to be honest with you. So this is what we waited 2 years for, huh? Show me what we got. Man, I can't wait, man. You know what I'm talking about, bro. But I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. All right, so like for example, you know, if we're going to do a landing, we're going for let's say we'll do like Atlanta. Calculations are really cool. We can select 8 right. Pools weather for Atlanta. so no need to really do that. So for example, I think our weather is about to change. My runway is about to change up, so we'll calculate this just for giggles. Pretty sweet there. Maintenance, of course y'all know what maintenance is. Let's get into it. Let's see, connections, of course you guys see me playing with this earlier. Yeah, you missed a little bit, Mike. We were working through it. Checklist, of course checklist is there. Manuals, and I believe others can be added. So parking stands, normal procedures, flight checklist. Load that guy up there. OFP, of course you guys know what that is. But I mean, really, like, I mean, you guys seen it. I mean, really didn't have to leave the sim for anything. So I mean, that's just pretty solid, pretty solid. Okay, you compared the A320 to the flight factor A320. You know, Jay Henley, it's really tough to, man. I'm gonna tell you why. I think the only thing that really, and this is just my humble opinion, the only thing that really holds Labs back is the environment in which it resides, which is P3D. It's pretty old, but for what they've been able to accomplish in sim, it's just amazing. I mean, it's just amazing. Like as P3D stands, what they've been able to accomplish shouldn't have been able to be done. You know what I'm saying? But if we're comparing systems wise, FSLabs is there. FSLabs is there. I mean, I can't think of any system nuances, you know, little nuance or anything like that they don't simulate. Yeah, it's just there. It's really hard. You know, you just got to be mindful when you're making those comparisons outside the platform. You know what I'm saying? But if I just had to pick, and I already had P3D, if I not already had P3D, I'll pick FSLabs. I'll pick FSLabs. Does she fly differently? So, in my opinion, Mike, it just, to me, it breathes new life into the 321. Like especially on takeoff, for example, it doesn't seem as if it requires that much elevator to just come off the ground. Once you hit V1, I mean, she's ready to go. She's ready to fly. But I did notice climb is a little more subtle, but it's the A321. But once you get into the flight levels, man, it's you know, she's a lot more responsive and pitch changes to me, and that's just my little initial impressions. I've watched other videos. I haven't really looked at the fuel consumption just yet, but I've heard folks, especially with these guys with the 2500s, it seems to be a little more fuel efficient for sure. Reset your browser source. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, see, I hadn't even used it because I didn't use like my second monitor at all to set up. So let me load it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not on VATSIM either. Let's see. I'll load it up for you guys, kind of see where we're going here. Hopefully I didn't blow up anything. Let's see. I think we're connected here. Alright, hold on here. Yeah, there you go. You guys see it? There we go. Descent is where it gets slippery, I heard. Yeah, but you know, Mike, the 321 was always kind of, you know, on the slippery side for me on descent. But I did notice that. Flew into Cleveland late last night. And yeah, you gotta work the speed brakes a little bit. I did notice that, but I don't know if you guys remember the it seems like all these long bodies, these long narrow bodies, man, are like that. Y'all remember the 757-300? The flight factor one, to be more specific. You pretty much gotta ride the speed brakes down. You know, so I'm thinking it's just inherent in the design style of, you know, these long narrow bodies, right? they come down. You know, they don't like slowing down. You know, so that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. But it just, I mean, you know what the deal is with Labs, Mike. It's, I mean, it just works. You know, it just works. You know, and it's, you know, I take comfort in, you know, knowing that there's a lot of things that's happening in the background that function. You know. So, you know, that's another pro for me. But again, you just got to be careful with like comparing it to the TOLUS and things like that, because there's a lot of things that make the TOLUS awesome just because it resides in the X-plane, you know. Ain't never been on a JetBlue 321 flight where they weren't using the speed brake on the set. Sometimes it's all the way down. Yeah, man, it's just the type. It's just the type. Yep, you're right, Jay Henley. The TOLUS A321s is exactly the same. I mean, it's slippery coming down. Just got to work the brakes, man. It's just, you know, again, it's just inherent. Whether we're talking about 757-300, you know, with the winglets, the A321, you know, whatever. They like the speed brake. So you guys will see once we start down into Atlanta. You'll see we'll be definitely exercising the speed brakes here, so that's okay. That's okay. But you know, in terms of, you know, what else have they done? There's a few things, and again, I'm gonna read off the list, guys. Actually, I wonder if we can do it in the EFB. I'm gonna try it. See if we can break it. So 7 crashes, guys. Blame me. Blame me. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try flight sim. You know, I'm gonna do something else as well. So again, my cinematic views for chase plane is the toggle sim. We're gonna change that. I'm gonna do. Pray this isn't. That's cow flaps. Let's see here. That won't work either. Let's see. Let's try something else. Oh my gosh, they have a nitrous tank valve. Like who uses that? Oh, hold on, guys. All right, we'll just use that. All right, so flightsimlabs.com. I may not have put that in correctly. Oh, I did. Hey, I did mess it up. All right. Go away. All right, so let's go to the announcements here. All right, let's go to that dude. All right, so you guys see the Sharklets. Yay, let's go. Sharklets. Let's see the features. Sharklets. Say that 10 times fast. Sharklets. All right, man, I don't remember seeing all these. All right, so basically, along with the Sharklets, there also came an update, right? Updates for the pounds option, update improved logic, cabin lighting, go around mode. Let's see here. He also talks about what came with the Sharklet. Like, what do you buy when you get the Sharklets? Alright, so complete new fuel system. Alright, fuel level sensing. So like a lot of these features, y'all, again, half of them you don't even think about. With the new SDAC update, the F9C standards, new ELAC L97 Plus computers featuring a load alleviation function and anti-aileron droop. Updates to the flight management computers, including the jump ahead or skipping, so you can skip down the route, you know. So new custom sounds, effects, lightings, differentiate these Sharklets from other titles. Yep, so you get the increased lift generated. Let's see, also extend the range of performance of the aircraft. So yeah, you know, web browser, flight plan performance calculations. And in addition, like I said, you can also use it on your Apple, Windows, Android tablets, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. There you go. Thanks, welcome. Gotta get back to work. Move this train. Peace. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. All right, let's see here. Drew Stowe, see we, hey man, gotta see if we can break it, man. Gotta see if we can break it. But yeah, I mean that's that's really there. I mean, so like I said, I wouldn't just go out and buy P3D just to buy it. You see what I'm saying? I just wouldn't, guys. Just wouldn't. You know. All right, so this is pretty smooth here. We'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt signs. You know, it's there. You know, if you're looking for it, but you know, I've just always been a fan of FSLabs and their quality. Again, I'm not even really a big Airbus guy. You know, my man Mike here is more of an Airbus aficionado than I am. But I really appreciate their, you know, the in-depthness of their simulations. And, you know, even like all the way back in the Concorde, when the Concorde first dropped that thing, if you guys want a really extremely hard airplane to fly, the FSLabs Concorde when it drops. And you got, I'm not sure if you guys seen the screenshot, but they're also working on the Concorde as well. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That one is gonna be a buy for me. Don't even ask me if I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Man, I sure do miss AKR's integrated cabin announcements based on the phase of flight. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And again, bro, like I said, man, if you already have P3D or whatever, you know, I would definitely recommend it. But, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, guys, drop wherever you're doing, you know, and go out. You know, I'm not going to do that. You know, unless you're just wanting Sharklets from FSLabs that bad, you know, and the EFB or whatever. But, you know, again, you know, just, you know, comparing like for like with the Tollers or whatnot, you know, it's tough to do that. It's tough to do that. Sure. You know, and then there's a lot of things. And again, you know, now if we were to sit there and compare feature list, I would probably say FSLabs will win. But again, there are a lot of features. There are a lot of things that are going on in the back end that we are completely oblivious to. You know, so you know whether or not you would miss them is up for debate. I'm sure if, you know, there's a Airbus driver or something, like, man, this is the wrong software version, because remind you, man, software versions change all the time in these airplanes. I mean, you know, Airbus Industries, they'll push a software update, goes to maintenance, you know, the head of sustainment, they'll check it out, make sure it works for their equipment, and as they come in for their C checks, they'll upload it. So, you know, stuff like that, I'm sure, you know, if you're an engineer or whatever, or, you know, you work with these things day in, day out, you'll probably notice. But, you know, for us, you know, we're just trying to throw something up from Tampa to, you know, whatever. I mean, we wouldn't notice. So, you know, again, no, not to take anything away from FSLabs accomplishments and, you know, what they've able to achieve. But, you know, owning both platforms myself with, you know, Tollus and Tollus and this, I mean, yeah. Look at those clouds, love it. Yeah, man, P3D, you know, that's, I'll have to agree. I mean, P3D, they definitely get the clouds. And this is active sky, you know, this is active sky. And it's just, you know, they look really good. I've always been impressed with them. They look really good. And I just wish they would have done more to the actual core simulator to get it more fluid. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, to me, X-Plane feels more fluid. You know, as far as like frames, things like that. It feels a lot more fluid to me. Now, this is why, because actually, we're actually in 5.1. So originally I was in 4.5. And I'm not sure what FSLabs did, but it's really hard on my frames in 4.5. So I reloaded 5.1 just for this. And so far it's been solid. It's been solid. It's been solid. Let's see where we at, guys. I don't know where we are at, so let's see what's up here. All right, so we're at cruise. 322 at 89. Not too bad. Not too bad. But you guys can kind of see how close we're kind of, and the higher we go, the tighter these get, and this is what we call coffin corner. So, and it's even more prevalent in the 321. If we went up to 380, for example, it would be pretty tight. It would be pretty tight indeed. So far, everything looks good. Just checking the ECAM here. Everything looks pretty solid. You know, this is when we, you know, pulling up the tray tables and doing paperwork or whatever, you know. Jumping on the EFB, doing some browsing. Checking out some stuff. I can actually go here, though, and go to Atlanta. Getting that prepped up, getting that ready to go, right? You know, this is pretty cool. This is really cool. And again, you can have this interface on your iPad. I hadn't tried it yet, but you know, you can definitely have this on your iPad, or I hadn't tried a phone yet. That's the only thing. I hadn't tried a phone yet, but I mean, it's really cool. AKR's log. What's this? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, this is coming from Hoppy. That's coming from Hoppy, so stations online. Are we on here? Are we on here? NKS. I think this is us. Yep, this is us. So if you guys go on Hoppy, you can send us a message to our e-cars. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And again, guys, you know, is all this necessary to fly the airplane? No, heck no. But you know, I would say a good portion of the cost for the Sharklett update, in my humble opinion, will be for this functionality. You know, because again, with TOLUS and other aircraft and X-plane, we've been fortunate enough to have the AVTAB. We've never had the the benefit of an EFB really. Up until I think the PMDG 737, the Mad Dog X adopted it as well, and now with Labs, I mean, it's definitely breathes new life into the platform. Definitely breathes new life into the platform. All right, so but yeah, I mean, that's really the AFB there, guys. I mean, not a whole lot to it. Of course, if we went, we actually we need to do anyway. If we go over here into ATSU, we need to request some weather. So if we go over here in the ATSU page, go ahead and request METAR. All right, and we'll wait for those numbers. There we go. So right now, winds are 210 at 5. AVTAB, though, in all fairness, is nowhere near as functional as slick as this VFB is. You're right, Mr. Dave. You know, and at the same time, my friend, you know, it's you know, for what we get for free, I mean, I think it's perfect. You know, but yeah, you know, I mean, when you're paying, you know, $40-50, you know, I mean, this is what one would expect paying that kind of money. So. I mean, I think they all, at the end of the day, kind of balance themselves out, you know? I really do. I really do. You know, because a lot of these things, again, you know, are really just don't 100% need. But it's just cool that they're there. Really cool that they're there. If FSLabs sold that tab with a standalone, that could be it. That's what I was saying. I was telling Mike that, Mr. Dave. I'm like, you know what? They could have just sold the tablet. Screw the Sharklets. You know what? What's worse, an air traffic controller or a railroad dispatcher? I could not imagine, my friend. That's really cool, though. That's really cool. That's another interest of mine. I love, you know, watching trains and things like that. You know, I hadn't played Train Sim in a while, but that's another interest of mine as well. I think they're really cool. Really cool. Alright, so what do we want to do here, guys? I think we want to go, here we go. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to have to switch it up here. We may end up taking 2-6 left. What I'm thinking. I think we may end up taking 2-6 left. Yeah, that EFB is hot. Been at it 15 years. Wow, too cool. Too cool. If you don't mind me asking, sir, what trains do you operate? Do you run freight or passenger? I'm gonna go ahead and put in that runway change, guys. That's all I'm doing. We'll do 2-6 left. Yep, same transition. Alright, so what we can do, we'll come over here into plan, step through here, let me zoom in though. Freight BNSF qualified. Oh, too cool. Too cool. There's a few guys I follow on YouTube, man. I think that's just fascinating to me. Freight for the win. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'll tell you what, yeah, man, that is really cool. That is too cool. I'll tell you what, there's, you know, anybody with a pulse, in my opinion, like, just, I don't know, there's something about trains, you know. Something about trains. I think they're just amazing. I think they're just amazing. Like, for the longest, I always wondered, like, how in the world do they go to the bathroom? Now I figured, I found out, you know, that some of them have the toilets in the nose or whatever. I thought it was really cool. That was really cool. That was really cool. Alright, yeah, that's good there. So yeah, we'll come off of volts. We'll come off of volts. I'm gonna go ahead and clear that. I'll go ahead and clear that. I just put it straight in the marks. Makes it easier. I don't know. It's gonna be a little sketchy, but I think we can do it. Totally think we can do it. We're just gonna be vectoring ourselves there. Bathroom in the nose, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. On every train sim from 2015 onward. Man, the last one I picked up, Mr. Dave, I picked up Train Sim World, but I've been told that that's nowhere near realistic. With the, you know, with the braking and things like that. It's nowhere near as realistic. You can't feel the weight of the train. If you're not on VATSIM, nope, I'm not. Why? Did somebody jump on? Somebody jump on, Mike? MS Train Simulators. Yep, exactly. Nah, I ain't get on VATSIM, man. Let me see here. Yeah, there ain't nothing going on, man. I'm still super early. Still super early, like Jay Henley said, man. Folks are out and about today. There was a train sim way back when. If you want Run 8, yep, I was just about to say that, Jay Henley. Everybody's saying Run 8. I bought it. I just have not. Setting up the controls has been kind of tough for me. Setting up the controls has been kind of tough for me. I just gotta keep fiddling with it, guys. I've been wanting to get that. I think it's the Waycross expansion pack, I think, for Run 8. But yeah, I think they got what, like dispatch and everything here, huh? I have the desk controller. Oh, really? Man, that's too cool. If I had more room, guys, I would definitely probably check that out. I just don't have the room. I am all out of room. I'm literally all out of room. At some point, but I'll take a pic, and we gotta see what's in. It's got a lot going on. I made a video of that. Drew Stone, Transponder World R pack. Goes up to Hicksville. Oh dang! But yeah, I've been Train Sim World is cool because I like it because you can actually get out and move around the train. But again, I gotta sit down with it, y'all, and no joke, try to figure out the controls. Well, I played around with it a little bit, and you can definitely tell the difference. You know, you can actually see like the EOT notification when you're actually moving, and yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. So Jay Henley, another question I've just been dying to ask. So when you're running like multiple engines and you have an engine on the rear, do they communicate wirelessly or how does that work? How does that work? I'm curious. I've heard like I've heard two things which it may just me misconstruing them. I've heard via the cable that as you connect them it communicates through, and I've also heard wireless. So just curious. Yep, I've seen Blue Games Rocket once. Was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's pretty. Man, Train Sim's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If you like flights, I haven't found too many flight sim enthusiasts that didn't at least appreciate Train Sim. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, guys, let's take a look here. See what we're looking like. Still got a little bit for our top of drop, I believe. Yeah, still got a minute. Let's see. It's the only video I ever made. Yeah, drop a link, Mr. Day. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it. I'm gonna check it out. They communicate wirelessly. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, mail handler. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thanks for coming by. That's really cool. Really cool. DP is wireless. Cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. Man, that's awesome. See, that's why I love this community, guys. Absolutely love this community. Learn something new every day. Every day. Again, guys, thank y'all for stopping by, man. Welcome aboard. Locomotives have a very sophisticated control system in them. Gotcha. Cool, cool. Appreciate it, mail handler. And again, my friend, welcome aboard. See that you're new. Thanks for stopping by for sure. How's it going? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Coffee's kicking in now, so I'm feeling a lot better, right? Feeling a lot better. Hope you guys are doing well as well on this awesome Saturday morning here in Texas, man. We've been getting a lot of rain here lately, so it was really nice to get some sun. So we're definitely gonna get out and do some yard work. Got a few errands to run and all that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Just posted a prior life. I ran a locomotive. In my prior life, I ran a locomotive assembly shop for GE. Oh, cool. Cool. I know here in Texas, I think it's, oh man, who are those guys? I think it's Union Pacific, I think, has a big yard in Fort Worth, I believe. Something like that. But yeah, it's I've always wondered that. I always wonder that. Always wondered that. Gotta love the Marins, man. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Gotta love the Marins, man. Gotta love the Marins. I haven't heard this one in a while. no, here she is. There you go. All right, cool, y'all. Had to get my song out of the way. It's been a while. I've been on stream, but I've been dozing in and out until I heard you guys talking about trade. Yeah, I am. You guys, I've had intentions on streaming some train sim content. I just haven't had time just to actually sit there and get everything set up. UP, yep. Man, I was in Fort Worth. Really cool, man. Cool, right down the road. Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool to sit there and watch them. Yep, BNSF headquarters. Really. By the racetrack. Yep. Yep. I know we'll go down there to the Stark Yards, and I'll swing by there because I think that yard's off of like Chisholm Trail Parkway, I think. But yeah, that's really cool, guys. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, make sure, Jay Henley, if you can, man, jump in. I'm not sure if you're on Mike Salmon's Discord. I think I got to post another invite on the Discord, but if you gotta, I know there's certain things you can't, photo and stuff like that. Totally understand that. But, if you ever got a railroad pick or something you want to toss up there, man, definitely toss it up on the Discord. Love me some train picks. I just don't want you to get in trouble or nothing. I run Chicago racetrack all the time. Wow. That is really cool. Really cool, guys. Anyway, where are we? Oh, let me go back here into the EFB. Let me cheat a little bit, take a look at the EFB, see where we're at here. So let's go to the map. Alright, it's kind of passing over Asheville, actually. Passing over Asheville. Let's see. Here's North Carolina. Yep, we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Performance-wise, oh, I forgot that was there. I forgot that screen was there. We don't need that feller. Let's get that down there. Alright, cool. Alright, 470 over the ground. Looking good. I have a video YouTube about... Man, post the link, Bellhander. Post the link, man. That's pretty cool, man. They got the Sharklett. They got the Sharklett size and angle just right. Fam, they took 2 years, bro. They had to. They took 2 years, Mike. They had to, brother. They had to, but they had no choice, man. And they knew that, man. They knew there's a lot of hype and a lot of apprehension going on with this release. And I think I remember telling you, man, they could not help but come correct on this release. They had no choice. No choice. No choice. Why does Airbus not have GLS capabilities? Well, I'm not 100% sure, Jay Henley, but I know this. I know how the manufacturer, and it's just like the locos, right? I know there's certain options and things like that you can order. And it could be possible that it's a carrier option, depending on how they order them. But yeah, Mike, you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying. They had to come correct on this release. I mean, could you imagine? It would have been another Cyberpunk 2077 all over again. Could you imagine the flashback? No, man. You would no. Heck no. Heck no. That's why I didn't even bother looking at the angle, because I knew they were right. They didn't even bother looking at it, man, because I knew, and again, guys, it's just the quality that FSLabs puts out, even in their Concorde. I mean, just system for system, it's all there. And, which is one of the reasons why I wasn't 100% surprised at the price. Wasn't 100%, was not surprised at the price. That they were going to charge basically $60 per airplane. $60. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is, and And at the end of the day, you know, we vote with our dollars, you know, and I've seen a lot of exchanges going on in the forums about why it's so expensive, this and this and this. You know, friends, you know, at the end of the day, you know, if it's not your cup of tea, or, you know, it's a little pricey, hold off, man. You know, hold off. It's okay. You know, it's okay. There's tons of options out there, you know. Tolus, you know, I mean, heck, what, $70? You know, you get your 2 engine models. I think the Neo for extra $20 or whatever. You know, there you go. So, you know, it's cool. You know, it's cool. I mean, it's like PMDG. I mean, there's some things I haven't bought, and I'm also, you know, a fan of PMDG. Ever seen the size of the 757, 767 Sharks? I have. A company I worked for way back when we operated 757-300s. Well, the company we did regional ops for, and yeah, spent quite a few. Spent many a time gawking at them in Memphis. So they and depends on who you talk to, Jay Henley. Some folks will be patting their, like, no, they're winglets. But man, yeah, I get what you're saying. They're sharp. They're extension, right? No idea why people be complaining they should used to getting fleeced if they use P3D for a minute. Man, facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, the winglets on the 7.5, I remember especially that 300, because that thing was just so, it just stood out from everything. And they're just massive. They're massive. They are massive. In fact, you know, when I would commute, I would make an special effort to get a wing seat, because you just love, I mean, they're just like you're flapping, right? You know, you get a little turbulence, man. So it's like almost like 747 wing flex. I mean, just massive. It's really cool to see. And I hate that we don't see the 300s as much. Why am I getting okay? It's sad we don't see the 757-300s as much anymore in real world. Miss those birds. Definitely miss them. Hard to swallow, man. When the 319 was $34, I was only 34, and that's the whole model at its core. They gave us Sharklets and the EFB for $60. Kind of tough. Yeah, I get it. You know, and again, I understand both aspects. I don't want to dive too much into that, Mike, because you know what we're about to do later today. So, but you know, I understand both aspects. And however, you know, working in software development, I also understand the other aspect. You know, but definitely, guys, if you get the opportunity, definitely check out the Closed Traffic podcast, because, you know, screw it, I'm letting the cat out of the bag, guys. Yep, this is what we're going to talk about. That's one of the things we're going to talk about. Going to talk about the FSLabs Sharklett release as well. So, looking forward to that. It's going to be fun, guys. So, Closed Traffic Podcasters, I think Mr. Nightbot is on his job. I think he just posted the link there. So, definitely check it out. I'm looking forward to doing that one. And again, guys, check out my other content creators, man. Just, you know, awesome community. Captain Shaquille Oatmeal, thank you. Poked his head in for a little bit, you know, just to send us some love. My man McSalmon did an amazing stream on Pilot Edge, man. Amazing stream on Pilot Edge. And I was low key wondering, Mike, when somebody was going to screw up on Pilot Edge, and I'd be darned if they didn't do that. Yeah, save it for the tape, bro. Save it for the tape. I'm looking forward to that one, man. It's just good conversation, man. Good conversation, guys. I held back on the CRG 700 in 2020. That cost, yeah, for sure. And you know, and that's totally cool. And that's why I was just so wondering why. I'm telling you guys, if you saw some of the forum exchanges, it's like, oh my gosh, like these guys are like about to go to blows over a virtual airplane. But you know, I mean, that's cool. You know, that's cool. You know, there's an old saying in business. You know, you can only charge what the market will bear. and perhaps they see some numbers that we don't see in the background that justifies the cost, right? You know, so that's everyone's perception of value is different, right? So what I think might be worth it might not be worth it to somebody else, and again, that's cool. That's cool. We're all invited to the barbecue at the end of the day, right? We're all invited to the barbecue at the end of the day. That's all that matters. All right, guys, let's see where we're at. We should be getting pretty close to that top of the drop. I think we passed it, actually. Let's go ahead and get this thing going here. Yeah, we're gonna have to ride the speed brakes like all the way down. I see that now. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and toss a dash of speed brakes in here. Toss some speed breakage in here. Start getting this guy slowed down. Not too much though, because we don't want to get you in the stall. There we go. All right. All right. We'll see what happens here. In worst case, we'll vector how we need to vector, and we will get into Hot Atlanta. Oh, my man told him to log off and go back to the ramp. Mike, that was hilarious, bro. I knew it. Are those folks really that upset? Thought these guys love Labs no matter what? Man, no, man. There's a lot of pushback against the price. A lot of pushback against the price. Which I've seen it come. I don't think I've ever seen Labs release anything on the cheap. They just don't do that. They're not that kind of operation. I feel a part of it. I'm telling you. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But save it for the tape, Mike. I know it's just bursting to come out. Brother. But save it for the tape. It's gonna be awesome. Second out of here. Peace. All right, cool, Jay Henley. Take care, brother. We'll see you later, man. But yeah, man, that guy on that Thursday night stream, man, that was funny. I knew it was coming though. I knew it was coming. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm new here, but and again, there's a time, either you say student pilot or something like that, but there's a place for that, there's a place for that, but don't go on the pilot edge, man, and do that. Like they do not play that. They do not play that on pilot edge. They just don't play that. Jump on VATSIM, cut your teeth, understand the procedures, the flow. And Mike said it best. I mean, it's simple, sometimes we get, and back in the day, you listen to a lot of students and they get very nervous on the radio. But at the end of the day, everyone, when you listen to the chatter, there's a lot of folks, they convey the information a little bit differently depending on the pilot, but at the end of the day, they're announcing who they're talking to, who they are, where they're at, what they're trying to do. That's it. However you need to convey that, you convey that, and if you have a brain fart, because I'll do it, man. I'll be in the pattern. And I'll be, Terrell traffic, November, my brain just like, it kind of freezes, right? Hey, jump off the mic, collect your thoughts, finish it up, you'll hear people do it all the time, and that's it, man. Just enjoy it. Rock City Strong, the man, the myth, the legend, Rock City. What's going on, brother? Big up. All in the background, chilling. Hope all is well. Thank you so much, my friend. Definitely appreciate it. We're just enjoying the Saturday, brother. Just enjoying the Saturday. Yeah, man, they got a whole training program. I know, dude. I know. VATSIM has a training program. Take your time, man. I'm telling you, dude. Don't go in there and make a fool out of you. Make a fool out of yourself. Because they will tell you the law. I mean, that's just cut and dry. There was no, hey, next time no, log off, jump back on, no, go back to the ramp, try again. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. All right, guys, let me get some weather info here. Let me get some weather info in here. And let's see, weather ATIS, METARs. Man, I hadn't heard epidemic in a minute. Yay, message over here. See what we got going on here. Alright, so just got some updated weather coming out of 22,000 there. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it with my good eye. That's not my good eye, that's my good eye. Sorry. Alright, y'all. Let's go to perf. Next phase there. Alright, so this is an interesting one. You don't see this often, but we will cover it. Just a heads up, and this applies to, you know, if you're happen to look at a METAR or whatever. So you gotta see there, you got your date and your time, you got your winds, you got your visibility, you got your sky conditions, you got your temps, you got your altimeter saying, right? But if you look there under the remarks, you see FU, smoke, few at 100 feet. So there must be a fire burning or something like that. But the thing is, we got a really high pressure of 3030. So that smoke is just going to linger. It's not going to just dissipate, right? That will, you know, what we would normally see. So that's something to be mindful of. You know, you may be on approach or whatever, and you know, run into a little patch of smoke. So, no, definitely take a look at those remarks. I have to see it because it's one of those, you know, uncommon ones that you typically see. You know, from time to time. All right, there we go. All right. Feel like I need to dabble in the speed brakes a little bit. A little more dabbling. All right. Zoom in a little bit more. There we go. All right, still here in the background. You're my driving entertainment, man. I appreciate it. I am so humbled, Shaq. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You know, it could be worse, man. We could be singing Wheels on the Bus, bro. You know, could be singing Wheels on the Bus. Oh man, our slug bug. I forgot what was that saying. Like, so every time you see a Volkswagen Beetle, like slug bug or something. I didn't know what that was. So somebody hit me on my shoulder. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, can't do that to anybody. All right, looking good here. Hey, man. Hey, you know, I wasn't gonna say nothing, Drew, but I was like, man, somebody's totally gonna be like, hey, man. F you. I mean, that does pull a few giggles out in the ground school, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, we're definitely pulling some speed brake, but she's holding good. I mean, we got the kitchen sink thrown out there, and she's definitely slowing down nicely. Man, that Spirit, it's something about that Spirit livery, man. It just, I don't know, it's something really cool about the livery. Not a big yellow person, but I like the way they did that. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let me dive back in here. All right, so yeah, the speed brake hair is yelling at me. Bam, the keyboard. All right, there we go. I got the FU and METAR SoCal. Fortunately, we're approaching fire season. Man, we used to see that a lot in Phoenix, Mike. We used to see that a lot in Phoenix. Because, you know, Phoenix kind of sits in like a little valley almost. And smog and just crud would just sit there. And, yeah, visibility be sketchy. It's definitely sketchy, especially during the summertime. Definitely during the summertime. So it's not uncommon, you know, to see those. Heck, even here in Dallas, man. Even here in Dallas, you'll get that from time to time. You'll get that from time to time, because I know sometimes, you know, like I'm tuned into my COM2, whatever radio I'm using, getting my your AWOS or ASOS information, and while we're listening to the remarks, just okay, cool, I'm got it. But you know, yeah, listen to the remarks. So I gotta tell myself that sometimes. Listen to the remarks. You know. I thought I had to go to my car and get my other gun. Drew was like, man, I almost had to check you. I know, man. I get you. I get you. All right, guys. Coming out 12.6 there. Looking good. Feeling good. I'm just kind of tapping on the speed brakes here. I hadn't set it to my honeycomb yet because P3D just... It's an old platform, guys. So it doesn't play just all the way well with new hardware. So... You know, you need a whole bunch of add-ons to get it going. Yeah, a whole bunch of add-ons to get it going. Alright, looking good here. Let's go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on. Figure we may hit a little bumps on the way down there. Few of the bumps. Get a little wingage here. Little wing action there. Oh man. Alright, let's step back in here, see what we're looking like. Alright, y'all, we'll slow down here on the music. And we'll catch that on the ground there. And boom. Get my mic turned down here a little, my headphones turned down a little bit. Alright guys, let's see, let's zoom in so we can see what's going on here. Alright, so we're coming up on volts at 9,000. I got my constraints in there, looking good. Alright, so it's gonna honor that altitude constraint, which is cool. Even though we got 5,000 there, it's gonna honor that. That's what we want. So that gives us an additional opportunity to disperse some of this excess energy we have here. So even better. Discord has expired. No, no worries, man. Let me go ahead and get one fired up here, Drew. Appreciate you, brother. Let me get another one fired up here, man. I think there's a way you can set it to where they don't expire, but I hadn't had a chance to check that all the way. Let's see here. Alright, Discord, yay! Go here. The invite people. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can edit the invite link. I expire after ever. Yay! Alright, guys. My apologies. Also add that in the description as well. Right. Let me update that real quick. Boop. Perfect. Alright, we're all set. Alright, that's 9,000. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights on. You guys know how traffic in Atlanta can be. Get that on here. Alright, so just past that crossing restriction. Making that left turn there direct to marked. Feel like we're going to need a little speed break there. We're trending. I don't mean on Instagram, but we're totally trending up here on our speed. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Let me get, Alright, let's see. Alright, let's run through a checklist real quick. Get that ready. Alright, cabin's been notified. And we'll do auto breakup medium today. I thought I was in it, but I wasn't. Ah, no worries, man. No worries, man. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for joining. Alright, I think we hit, let's see, looks like we're going to be in the approach phase. Alright, so our green dot speed is 223, that's our clean speed, so that's cool. Let her do her thing there. I guess we'll go ahead and get the ILS on. I'm not sure where Spirit Park's at, and headland, but we'll shoot for Tango. We'll shoot for Tango. All right. Continuing on this descent here. Get another outside shot. Oh, they did not add that. For reals? For reals? The condensation there? Come on, Labs. What? That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I am digging that. So, nah, I won't get into that on this one. I won't get into that on this one. Maybe later. I won't get into that one on this one. About to shoot this approach here. About to shoot this approach here. Alright, let's come on down to 4 grand, y'all. Come on down to 4 grand. Alright, I'm gonna toss in a dash of flaps here as well. Dash of flaps here. And we'll go ahead and arm approach. Okay, give me that vertical speed. Need to get down here. There we go. Alrighty, there's a turn there. Oh, and we caught the glide slope and the low. I'm gonna hold off until we get a little more of a little less vulnerable here in our configuration, and we'll go ahead and call the old gear down. I've been lurking in the back, but wow indeed, Mr. Greg. I'm definitely been impressed by this team, my friend. All right, guys, speed. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and next notch your flaps there, and speed checks go down. All right, into the soup. And this is active sky, guys. This is all active sky. Love this. Love this. Get y'all warm and fuzzy, right? Alright, let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna bleed some speak. So cabin's ready. That's good. Y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta get me some of this. My airplane. Alright, flap straight. And minimum's alright, 200. And speed checks. Flaps full. Y'all see that? runway in sight. Alright, y'all, we are stabilized. Alright, bug y'all with that. I'm gonna go visual anyway. Alright, little small corrections here. Shout out to Imagine Sim for Atlanta. Alright, looking good here. Alright, catch the glide path. There we go. There we go.
Minimum.
Send it. Come on, girl. A balloon on me there.
100.
Come on, girl. Get that nose straight.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
I'm out of there.
10.
14 miles of runway. Good lord. Whew, man, we're down. Versus in. I have noticed that as well, Mike. This thing's a little more floaty. A little more floaty with the Sharklets. Alright, there's versus. I'm out of it. Woo, catch the high speed for the win. Come on, come on. Oh. Barely. There we go. Whew, welcome to Atlanta, guys. Barely. Alright. Go and get the airplane cleaned up. Alright. Flaps up. Man, gosh, this plane's so solid. Mike, did you expect any different, brother? Man, you know how Labs is, man. You know they come correct, bro. You know they come correct, man. But again, guys, you know, if you don't have P3D, you know, I think you'll be quite happy with TOLUS. There's nothing wrong with TOLUS. However, you know, those of us who are still hanging on P3D, this bird's solid. This bird's solid. Beautiful approach to landing. Thanks so much, Shaq. Man, again, I'm not as solid as you guys are on the Airbus, man, but it's just, this thing's just so much fun. And as much as I've just been like geeking out on GA here lately, I definitely plan on sending this thing again for sure. Definitely plan on sending this thing again for sure. So much fun, man. Oh my goodness. It's a really fun flight, man. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping. Greg, a nice landing star. Thank you, man. Thanks so much, Mr. Greg. Definitely appreciate it, sir. Definitely appreciate it. Again, I don't know where we're parking. We're just gonna come down here in Tango, and we'll park there. Call it good. But we do work for Spirit, guys, right? So we need to make sure. Now we're kind of cooled off here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill 2. I'm gonna go ahead and kill 2. But we do need that yellow pump on. And we do need to stay on course here. And again, you know, with these, you know, these, the V2500s, they tend to, what you guys know, they tend to idle a little higher. So, I mean, we're totally fine on one engine. Totally fine on one engine. Make our way over here real quick. Water vapor effect for the win. I know, Mr. Dave. That was the first time I've ever seen that. That was really cool to see. That was really cool to see. It's the little things, right? You know, do we really need a water vapor effect? No. But it's cool to see that because you see, you know, you see it in the real world, right? Those, you know, that temp and that dew point's pretty high, especially in the south. You see it pretty often. See it pretty often, for sure. For sure. Man, what a fun trip, though, right? What a fun trip. I mean, these guys, man, these guys, and again, you know, FSLabs they're also behind the Concorde as well, which they're working on an update. I think they're working on like completely redoing it. So I'm super excited for that. So we're doing some Concorde ops for sure. We're doing some Concorde ops for sure. They also have JetBlue livery is what I found. Now the only livery I have not seen yet, which I'm not sure why. Every release, we always have to wait for an American Airlines livery, but they have Spirit, they have JetBlue, and they have Delta so far in the 321 with the Sharklets, but nothing with American yet. So hopefully we'll get an American livery, and I'll definitely be doing some ops out of the FW for sure. Definitely be doing some ops out of the FW. So Stalker, gonna do a long haul. Hey, when they drop the Concorde X, Mike, yes, Stalker, we'll do some long haul ops. We'll definitely do some long haul ops. You guys know I don't normally do that, so you know I may have to punch the clock on that one. May have to clock in on that one, Mike. Oh man, may have to get him to cut me a check on that one. I was kidding. Nah, it'll be fun. I hadn't done one in a while. Hadn't done one in a while. But this is still cool, guys. We're idle thrust here. Number 2 is out. We're not running 2. And she's just doing her thing. She's just doing her thing. And you see this all the time, you know. You see this all the time. You know, you land, you know, they'll let everything stabilize on the engine, you know, let your temp stabilize, and you know, they'll go ahead and kill it. They will go ahead and kill it. Let's see where we're at here. So we'll park on this side, I suppose. Chase the sun from London to JFK. You know it, Drew. You know it, man. Definitely have to do that one. Barbados to JFK. Yeah, that'd be cool too. What I'd be cool to do, guys, is to like look like during the Concorde's heyday and really see, you know, what routes they were flying back then and try those. That'd be really cool. You know, back before folks cared about, you know, noise and all that, you know, busting the sound barrier. But even then, though, they had their own little noise abatement procedure that they flew out of JFK, which is not easy. It is not easy. It is not easy. That's going to be really cool. I know the last Concorde X they did, they had like a virtual flight engineer that handled all the fuel transfers and stuff, because as the Concorde flies, especially supersonic, it was super important to keep the CG within certain limits. So the flight engineer would constantly be using, you know, high-speed fuel pumps to transfer, you know, fuel fore and aft in different parts of the airplane to keep the aircraft in balance while they're in supersonic flight. Otherwise, you know, it would be, you know, as Bane would put it, very painful. So we'll take T13. I don't know. Just for the sake of doing it, we'll do T13. Tango 13. All right. I'll live for a while. Live in Far Rockaway. I heard them all the time when I was a kid. Wow, man, I couldn't imagine the sound. Oh my god, could not imagine the sound, man. That was just, in my opinion, man, she was gone way before her time. She was gone way before her time. All right, here, let's see. We'll creep up just a little bit here. I think we may call it slick right there. Alright, so we already got 2 going, APU's going, everything's good, the brakes are hot, that's cool, get the fan going. Alright, there's 1. Oh, I'm gonna leave the pump on for a minute, hold on. See if we hear it. Where's the PTU? Where's the PTU?
Captain, thank you very much.
There she goes.
Today, your doors are clear to open.
Oh, love it. I think Airbus did that on purpose for airplane geeks like us. Alright, let me go put brakes on here. Signal signs on. Beacon light is off. Pumps off. This airplane is too small for your parking. No ground services available. Wah, wah. This is what I like about GXX. And I'm not sure if you guys do this, but this is what I do. Especially when I don't have time for the extra. We'll just, where are you? Boop. Boop. And, yep. Oh, sorry. Don't want to use that. Let's use the connections here. GPU and, oh, they're knocking on the door. Yep, there we go. A little Alliance ground, something basic. Yep. Wait! Man, guys, wow. Wow. Then the crash in 9/11. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, Drew. I think he was fighting weight turn was so aggressive on the road pair sheared right off. Yeah, that A300 crash, yeah. Yeah. Which is why I'm not sure if y'all seen that when I streamed the 300 and right there were for the rudders that stop rudder input. I think they added that shortly after that happened. Shortly after that happened. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure to spending time with you guys. Just a fun morning trip, y'all. Again, shout out to all my content creators out there, guys. Definitely love y'all's work. You know, please keep it up. Much love to y'all. And it's been a fun one, guys. So there y'all have it. FSLabs. FSLabs, man. They definitely, I'm definitely impressed. Definitely impressed. So, all right, guys. I got a yard to calling. So, Roxy Strong, big up, bro. Big up to you, fam. Big up to you, man. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much. So, all right, guys. Got a yard of waiting. So, I'm gonna head out here. You guys have an awesome rest of y'all Saturday. Please stay safe out there. Be careful. And till next time, guys, take care of yourselves and shut up.